Well, good afternoon everybody, and taking advantage again of the glorious weather we're having over the UK with high pressure sitting above us. So I'm going to do a couple more legs of my United Kingdom tour and the valleys, coast and valleys tour of Wales. So we're down here in Haverford West. That's it, Haverford West. The next leg just takes a short jump to Aberystwyth here, where we'll stop for a quick break, probably grab a drink, and then I've got a slightly longer, well, a lot longer leg, which takes us past Machynlleth, where I stayed when I was at school. Blimey, that's a long time ago. I wasn't at school there. We had a cottage up in the hills, an old slate quarry place, and then because these hills are really quite high, we're going to follow the road round down to Llanber, or Llanbedr, I think it's probably pronounced Llanbedr. So that's the tour. So I hope you enjoy it. I'm still in the CRS22. Cirrus 20 RS22. I've adjusted my sensitivity on my yoke a little to see if it helps stop it jumping too much, but it'll probably go the other way now, knowing my luck. So we'll stick the batteries on. I better check my fuel, I suppose, as I've got quite a long journey. We'll fill it up, shall we? Let's have it full. Okay, so fuel on. Well, I'll stick it back on pumps in a minute. Mixture is full forwards. That's there. We'll put our beacon lights on, which are strobe lights, I think they're called here. Peter heat. That was de-icing. Right. I'm not going to bother getting him to push me back. Save a bit of time. Right. Parking brake is on.
Clear.
Okay, so we'll put the alternators on, avionics on. I've loaded in the flight plan to give us a bit more. No GPS position. Why is that? Oh, there we go. Thank you. So I've loaded in the flight plan. So we're taking off on runway 10, I think it is. Let me just check. No, it's not 10, it's 09 actually. We'll take off on 09 and then slight left turn. I haven't got one mush on, have I? Right, hello. Sorry about that. So we'll take off on runway 09, which sort of goes this way anyway, and then we'll which is just over here somewhere, I think. Let me just check. I haven't got any Navigraph charts, but yeah, so we go down here and then a little, well, I probably don't even need to backtrack actually, I'll just go onto the runway. Okay, sorry. Hope you can hear me alright. I made some adjustments to my microphone settings as well, because it was a bit low last time. Right, so we'll have our taxi lights on, I think. On our nav lights, we don't have taxi lights. Not on this one. Okay. Parking brake off. Give it a bit of oomph. I'm just going to go straight ahead, and then I'm going to avoid this fellow. Don't want to decapitate him. Okay, my rudders feel a bit better, so we'll, yeah, winds are this direction, so we'll head down here. I haven't got any wind data, have I? Don't think. No wind data yet, no. 50 output, wind bearing. How do I get that back to? How do I get that to hectopascals? I thought there was something here, wasn't there? I'm just saying, hang on here a minute. Trim reference. No. 70 knots rotate. Timer reference. How did I get that to Barrow? Oh no, that's that. I thought I had that on hectopascal last time. Can't remember how I got it on hectopascal. PDF options. Oh, is it no? Standard. No. Altitude. Oh, is it that? No. Oh, there we go. HPA. Back. Okay. Right, I'm on the right units now. That's good. Right, my altitude's down here, so let's put us up to, I want to go to 1,500 feet. That's my planned altitude. Okay, let's get us moving again, out onto the runway. So we'll put our landing lights on. Runway clear. Give us a bit more room. We'll go over this way and turn around. Is it uphill? Sometimes my brakes stick a bit, but okay, runway 09. I don't think I'll bother with flaps. Oops, sorry, I'm looking at something else. Alright, 70 knots. Still jumps. It's as if it gets stuck to the runway and then suddenly jumps. Oops. Bit of wind there. Okay, let's get my autopilot on so I can control it better. Yes. Okay, so we'll come round. I'll put it on heading mode for the moment, and we'll come around this way towards our. Oops, always does that, doesn't it? Come around this way, join up with our flight plan. Turn my speakers down a bit, you might better, because the mic's picking it up a little bit as well. So I never know exactly what the relevant volume is until I play it back afterwards. I can see the volume bars on OBS Studio, but alright, I think no, I won't put it on nav mode yet. Up over the Welsh hills, shall we? Right, where are we? Oh, right, well, we're on the course now, so let's put it on nav mode. You can follow our flight plan up to Aberystwyth. Echo Golf Foxtrot. Put it up there now. We're on. Let's bring this throttle back a bit. Quite windy. Have I got wind data at the moment? Oh yeah, 27 knot crosswind. Look, oh. It's pretty windy. That's why we're bobbing around quite a bit. Look at the track. We're tracking sideways, certainly are. So we're tracking like that at the moment. We're sort of heading in this direction. Well, that should be fun. I'm not sure what the runways are at Aberystwyth. Looks like I might need to climb up a little bit more here actually, just to avoid these hills. Them there hills. Let's go up a bit more, shall we? Yes. Following a pass road here. Yeah, up pretty high. If I can put this on standard, excuse me a second. Because I had this before and I wasn't sure. It's a bit washed out, isn't it? Does that do the same? I just wanted to see if it, yeah, that cinema changes the appearance of the land. So I think I'll keep it like that. It might look a bit more washed out, but right, let's take my mush away. Oh, not that one. Sorry, that one. Yeah, we're really crabbing it here, aren't we? Look, go. So heading set for 30 degrees, no, we're on GPS, about 38 degrees, and yet we're our track is 046 degrees. I hope the wind drops before I land. And it says at the moment, EGCK is the nearest airport, which is miles away, I think. Yeah, see, I haven't got any weather there. It's 1:30 at 10 knots at EGCK, wherever that is. I can't see where EGCK is on the map. No. I don't know. Right. I know what I did forget to do was to put Llanbedra add-on airport active. I don't think I had one for Aberystwyth, but never mind. They're only small airports, so there's not an awful lot there really. I can activate it before the next flight. Something I often forget to do. Right, I think I shall I think I'll take it off autopilot and see if I can descend in this gusty wind. There's the airport there, I think, but I want the other runway, so I want to come round a bit and try and slow down, which is rather difficult when the wind is almost behind you and blowing you along. Maybe if I start turning into the wind, it will slow us down a bit. We've still got 20 odd knots here, it says. 22 knots. Find the airport first. Not slowing it down much at the moment, are we? The airport out there. Why is it the airport's always behind the... Oh, there it is over there. I think I'm going to hit the trees though. Coming in rather fast. Whoa. Terrible crosswind. Whoa. Oh, this is going to be a disaster. I'm going to land on the grass, I think. Come on, slow down. It's a fairly long runway, but come on, get down.
Excellent landing, sir.
That was it. I'm going to be off the end in a minute. Onto the grass, never mind. Yeah, it's still very difficult to get this thing on the ground. It does like to float. Mind you, I was coming in a bit fast. I should be landing at about 70 really. Get back on the runway. Okay. Now I think I'll just taxi down the runway a bit, and it doesn't give you any wind data on the ground, which is a bit annoying. Can't see the windsock either. I'm going to get down the end of the runway and just stop on the runway just to finish the pirouette, and then I shall start up again in a little bit. I'm probably going to get myself a drink of water as I talk a lot. Right, I'm going to give myself plenty of space here. I don't know where the windsock is. Oh, I'm just going to stop on the runway. I know it's not something one normally does, but right, stop there for a minute. Okay. Right, I better turn the batteries off. And the alternators, just so that I don't end up with a flat battery. Okay, so be back in 2 ticks when I go and get a glass of water. Okay, I'm back. Right, where were we? Right, batteries on. We got all our lights on, strobe lights. Turn those off while I start the engines up. The avionics are on as well. Okay. Full forward. I'm sure our engines are primed, I hope. We'll start the engines. There we go. Okay, right, so as you can see, we need to take off and I don't know, no, that's not actually on yet, is it? Until we get airborne, I think, but we're on 09, so we're sort of heading this way. I've got north up. Oh, we're heading up now, are we? Heading up. Oh, well, it looks like we're going straight up according to this. Okay, right, not to worry. Okay, parking brake off. And put our lights on. Pitot heat, I don't think we need, it's quite warm today. Crosswind still blowing. Right, 70 knots, we should be up in the air by now. Whoa. Compensate for the crosswind. Right, so that I don't have to hold this track for too long, as we got a 17 knot crosswind on us at the moment. I'll put the autopilot on. Is that still on now? I think so. VS will bring it up a bit. Does like to fly, this aircraft though. It's a bit of a beast. It gets the speed up very quickly. northwest coastline, westerly coastline of Wales. Bit of speed up. Fuel quantities. Pardon me. River winding its way out to the sea there. So we're still crabbing it a little. So what have we got? 20 knots coming from this direction. Not quite as bad as we were before. It's a lovely clear day though. These look like holiday parks and things down here. Campsite, caravan site, look, down below. Yeah, there's lots of camping and caravan sites along here. From over here. Popular holiday area, I think. There's another one down below, look. Fixed caravans, probably. Just passing Chwynselyn. This is Chwynselyn down here. That looks like Aberystwyth on the coast. Don't know what other terrain I've got. What's this down? It's the topo map. Probably better. Terrain. At the top of that. Passing Pennant. Down here. Little place place called Pennant on the Crossroads. Right, I think we'll I'm going to slightly go off course a bit in a minute and go over a bit more over towards the coast. So we'll switch to heading mode for a second. I'm going to go slightly off the flight path there. Quite a bit off actually. I'll come around this way. Head more over to the coast, I think. There's not a lot to see that across here, so we'll have a look along the coastline. Where there's cliffs and things might be quite dramatic. And we've got Aberystwyth along here somewhere. I think it's down in this, probably this bit here somewhere is Aberystwyth. We'll still follow the direction of the flight pattern, but we'll just be more up the coast. More holiday parks. Yeah, this is Aberystwyth. Aberystwyth. And then we'll follow this estuary in as I'm going to go up towards Machynlleth and then over a pass through the I suppose it's Snowdonia nearly, isn't it? Snowdonia, beginnings of Snowdonia. This is Snowdonia up here, National Park. Aberystwyth. Oh, I think we can, we'll cut across here, so going all the way around. Yeah, I'm not going over the highest bits here. We go up go up the river a bit and this area is known as the Dyfi National Nature Reserve down here. Down here is a nature reserve, probably wild birds and things, sort of marshland and stuff. Place called Borth down below us, Upper Borth. Along the coast. Come round a little bit. Oh, I just realised I don't think let's put my cursor back on. Hopefully you can see it now. Otherwise you can't see what I'm doing, I realise. But okay, well, we'll bring our heading round, fly up the valley a bit. I hope this doesn't give anybody epilepsy. It's looking through the propellers. Right, well, in theory the highest peak we're flying over is about just under 1,200 feet, I think. Yeah, 1,183 feet, so we at 1,700 we should be okay. Alright, so we're approaching McHuntless somewhere up here. I think it's down here in this valley. Yeah, this is McHuntless. Quite well known little place. Market town and everything. Sorry about that. I nearly had my shelf out. Got caught on my sleeve. Yeah, market town, quite a famous market town down below. Now our school had an old miner's cottage, slate miner's cottage, somewhere up in the hills over here, that we were as a school renovating, and we used to spend time there. And part of the job was to renovate the cottage. Couldn't tell you exactly where it was, but yeah, it's quite good fun. We managed to get the keys once, and I took my wife up there with a friend. She couldn't believe it. We were sleeping in sleeping bags years and years ago. So we're basically going to fly around this bit here, I think. Probably. Just looking at the map, that's what it looks like. There's this steeper hillside that just flies around. It saves us having to go up over there. Which we could do if I climbed higher, of course, but we'll see it from afar. Okay, I think we'll put it back on nav mode. Ooh, didn't like that very much. Bit juddery. This will be the interesting bit, I think. See how it manages that. Put my heading back on where we are. Don't think there are many villages up here. Aberystwyth, which is probably here somewhere. Oh, it might be here. Yeah, it could be here. It's always deceptive because the little nav map is always slightly behind where you are. So I think this is Aberystwyth down below us. Yeah, that would be Aberystwyth. Beautiful Snowdonia. Now, I hope I got my flight plan elevations right, because if we have to suddenly climb, I'll have to go manual and put it into a steep climb. Now I think we're coming round here. Interesting. Let's watch this, shall we? Quite close to them there hills. Dinas Mawdwi. Oh, he seems to be doing quite a good job of holding the flight plan, which is good. I'm glad with these hills. Let's take a picture there, I think. It's quite good. Oh, this looks a bit dodgy though. He's not going to get over there, is he? Is he going to go that way? Whoa! Wow! And we're through. Just. See if there's any better pictures now. I think we'll stick with the one I've got. That was good fun. I enjoyed that, and I wasn't even doing anything. The plane was on autopilot. Otto was flying instead. We've got the range on quite short here. Let's, I always change that. It's not the one I want. It's this one. There. Right, so we're heading down the estuary in front of us here. Well, it should be. I think we'll be above this lot anyway. Yeah, well above, should be. And then we'll fly up to Llanberis. I think it's Llanberis. Llambedra, which is up here. Now, I don't know what the winds are at the moment. They seem to have swung round a bit. 130. Well, we got a 115. We've got a runway 15 or runway 17. So take your pick, really. Which is best for the terminal. Terminal's up that end, is it? Oh no, terminal's there. Right, well if I go down 15, I can then cut down 05, assuming the winds stay, 14. So assuming the winds are the same, we'll go for 15 runway at Llambedra, which is sort of coming back this way. We should be able to see quite easily. Right, so we'll just get around this headland and then we'll it will follow the turning to the right and we'll head up and do a teardrop approach. Quite a nice shot though, isn't it? Look at that. Alright, so we'll fly around and head up to Egod, Echo Golf Oscar Delta. So I think we'll slow her down if we can, because I always find it difficult to get the speed down. Pardon me. I think it's out here somewhere. Is it out around about here on this flat area? It's only at 19 feet above sea level, so we'll be coming back down this runway here. So we'll fly out, we'll continue flying on the direction we're on, and then do a teardrop back round. Okay, let's get the altitude down. Yes, 700 feet will do. Speed's going to climb up again though. Right, so that's the runway that we want. Oh no, it's not that one. It's this one. And then we'll track down here. There's only taxiways round the edge of the airfield, so but as we've got, I don't know, the winds seem, we've got a 15 knot wind at the moment from 141, so we'll go on 150. So we'll probably want to go out a slightly wider angle. So let's put the heading on. Yeah, not that much. About there probably. Go out this way. We'll get our range in 2.5 miles. That should be enough. degree of flaps in, help us slow down a bit. Right, I'm going to turn my heading off. In fact, I'll turn the autopilot off as well. And we'll come round this way. Quite nice. It actually holds the attitude that you're turning, which is quite good. Doesn't try and fly back again. I'm not touching the yoke. A bit like an Airbus. It probably would if you were getting strong winds against you. Right, that's the runway we want. So we'll have to turn back again. Let's turn a bit more then. Put my other flaps down. That will slow us down. Coming in low and slow. That's probably where I need to be actually about. I can't get it down any lower than that. Oops, sorry. Oh, the wind's dropped down here anyway. We're only on, what's that, 9 knots or something? Yeah, 9 knots. Oh, 15 is actually, I thought I was going with this one, but 15 is the one to my left. Oh, well, we'll go 15 then. Otherwise we'll be too far away from the terminal. Right, so we'll get it down quicker this time. Bit better. That was a bit better, Stuart. Right. Brake, brake. And we'll go down this runway. Round to the terminal. Which is at the end, right at the end of this runway. Sort of like a terminal road, I think. It goes all the way around the outside. Don't have anything cutting through the middle. It's a bit silly. When you've got 3 runways, you think you'd have better joining. I don't know where normal parking places are over by the terminal, so we'll follow around there. I say these are all default buildings because I forgot to activate Clambedre, which I've got. I think I've got an add-on for it. That's the trouble using add-on linker. You have to try and remember to activate them. I don't think I activated it anyway. We'll see when we get down the end if it looks any different. I might have done, I don't know, because there's a few cars and things around which I wouldn't expect them, but then a lot of these just look like boxes, don't they? We'll have to see. A little way to go yet though. It's a long taxiway. It'll be a shorter takeoff next time if the wind's still in the same direction, which it's likely to be. We're just under the hour, so that's good. Right, now parking spaces are few and far between here. That's a bit strange. Oh, I've got to go further up, I think. Yeah, it'll be here. So I've got a little man waiting for me there, I think. Can't see him now. I did see him just now. It will be on... Yeah, he's going to wave me in, I think. 17, is that? No, it might not be. Yeah, he's got his arms up. This way, please. That'll do. Ah, that. Well done. Thank you, mate. Right. Handbrake on. Mixture off. I'll turn the ignition off. Alternators. Oh, I didn't have my alternators on. Oh, good job. It was running off batteries the whole time. I forgot to put them on. Right, turn all these off. Okay, well, thanks for watching. So here we are at a fairly boring looking airport, but hopefully it might change if I haven't got the add-on for when we take off next time. I'll try and start somewhere around here. So until then, I'll say, if I can put my face back on, I'll say cheerio, and hopefully you'll join me again soon, maybe even tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for watching, and catch you next time, hopefully. Bye for now.